The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts. They go play action here on first down. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down. Play action. Here's Hurts rolling to his left. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%. Only because they still have some tough games to come, and keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Logan Hall fighting through and dropping him for the sack. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How are they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a break.
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
So here are the Lions now backed up for their first drive. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
A throw over the middle, taken in. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. On fourth down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Here's Berrios. It'll be a 45-yard punt, couple that with a loss on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens. A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Second and 6. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll find Bateman once more. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. We're scoreless after 1. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
He certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything to hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. The kick by McManus is good, and the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3. Jalen Hurts in the offense heading back out. And he's been loose with the football early. Interceptions on the first couple of drives. As they start again here, we'll see if he can do better. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. They go play action with Hurts. And he whips that one incomplete there.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Give him 32 on the play. Inside handoff, Henry. Taken down at the 42. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 34-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic 1st down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Throwing is Hurts. This will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Tyler Lockett, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now Lewis selects to return it. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Lions.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And the L.A. offense ready for this next possession. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38. A big play there for L.A. 43 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Looking deep for Adams. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. And a solid run down inside the 30. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Here we go, here we go.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Just keeping the play alive. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go.
Back to throw again. And caught by Henry. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up second down. They'll look to throw again. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. They'll look to throw here on first down. Complete. It's Henry. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Going for Bateman. He's got him on the out route. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal. Halftime over. No problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. This will come out to the 25 as Lewis going to opt to not return it. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. Now, this game has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Throwing on first down, but this one lines up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll drop to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw here. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And here comes Berrios. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They run wide side with Henry. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Hurts. That's complete to Treylon Burks. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Oh, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. Room here to run. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Tyler Lockett, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter. Point after try forthcoming. And that makes it 14-10. 5 plays there on that drive. And a long run there in the end to top it off. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will come out to the 25 as Lewis going to opt to not return it. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt it in, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw here. They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Ford. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
I think that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's good, and it's 21-10. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will come out to the 25 as Lewis going to opt to not return it. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. They'll set up a throw. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now back to throw. Out route, and this is Henry with a catch. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
A big pickup of 38. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on second and goal? Now here's Snell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So a little extra time to cover this third and goal. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. The field goal we just saw has us now at a 1-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? It might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball, but here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose, as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that, and that means opening things up again, being a little more free in what they're trying to get done on offense.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They go play action with Hurts. He'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th. Here's Hurts to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Lions are right back in this football game. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Back to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is Smith with a grab. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Touchdown, Chargers! Derrick Henry, touchdown number 22 on the season.